It's week 1 of the 2026 season.
And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Lions and the Pats, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Get him going, baby!
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
This ball's caught by Pickens. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
That's good for the Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed here to Pickens. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 41-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Daniels from the pistol. Complete beyond the marker. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Running left, this is Barkley. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play fake here, Daniels. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Barkley. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, You still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Handoff running left, forward. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal. They're going to try to run it in. Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
First down, Detroit.
They run again with Hubbard. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Drew Phillips making the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're throwing it. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Sent down by Cody Barton. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Lions readying for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The run outside returns nothing. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 4.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Into traffic, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That one gains 7. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll motion a tight end left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
That throw finds Pickens. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Man in motion, headed right. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Ferguson's got it, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Foxborough right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Higgins, the man in motion right. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Daniels to throw on 4th. He's got it to his running back. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 13-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's Hubbard on the give. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's dropping back to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Trying getting it to Calvin Ridley. And 4th and 4 coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Patriots and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Ferguson there to bring it in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They put a receiver in motion here left. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Metcalf's got it. Complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Motioning him from the slot right. Daniels on first down. Metcalf there to bring it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. Again, Daniels to the air. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, I suppose some praise is in order for bringing him down almost immediately and preventing a return. Definitely minimized the damage the best they could, but it is still a demoralizing outcome for this offense to give the ball away.
The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They'll throw on first. This finds Smith. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump play. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. Here's New England ready once again on offense. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They are now set for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
On first down, here's Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Second and 3 now. Here's Saquon. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll step up, and there he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
They send a tight end in motion. Here's second and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a New England first down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
All right, here we go. Second down. We've reached the 2-minute warning. The Patriots working here. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Escapes out to the left. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession. On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. Here's 2nd and 2. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again following the sack. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip of the year around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was the visiting Jets who were able to get the road victory. C.J. Stroud, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. From there, let's stay in the Midwest and head down to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And that game, level, as they take on the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. Keaton Mitchell, a touchdown run in the victory. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far.
To kick
but
this
there's
away.
still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Throwing now on first down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Caught by Deebo Samuel. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Running it after the penalty. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Call it 2 yards that time. Now just a few to go on 2nd and 3. Hubbard again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5. They've got a man in motion. 3rd down from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Daniels now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Barkley. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Now it'll be a punt on 4th down with Logan Cook out to boot it. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. It's fielded at the 14. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Lions will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 21. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Patriots back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Ferguson's got it. Complete.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's DK on the slant. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Barkley. No gain on the play, and they have to come up with 7 yards now on 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
That's 2. Count them 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical 3rd down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively. And when they get the opportunity, they make the most of it. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
He breaks the tackle. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 4 yards on the pickup. That's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying getting it to Calvin Ridley. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Punt team on the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He has it at the 13. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Patriots and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Daniels from the pistol. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They run it with Saquon. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets them a first down.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And it's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. First down play nets him 5. It's gonna be second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 42. Ferguson there to bring it in. And they make the stop. We're gonna say it about the 37-yard line. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Running is Barkley. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Patriots will have a first down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. Pickens motioning left. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught, Ferguson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Barkley. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he drives this forward to the 6. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. They go with Barkley here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third total score in this game. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Lions offense returning to the field. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Pass play now. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. All set up now for 1st and 10. From midfield now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That looked like they're trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle third, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They go play action here. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for...
And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions putting up points in a game decided. Calvin Ridley with a touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And no luck, the Patriots are there to recover. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Saquon. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
It's caught Metcalf. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To the ground with Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice gain by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots looking like they'll start this season with a win. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. On the handoff, it's Barkley. Will take it in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots put up even more points in a win. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Patriots continue piling on to this lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has the connection to Ridley. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Setting up a throw. Hubbard hauls it in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. connects with Hubbard. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
So this is a win for the Patriots. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.
It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Jets and the Patriots, and it's coming up next.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not...
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long. Stroud working out of the gun. To the sideline and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return, and the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Daniels looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Fields. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches at the Jets' 41-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power. We saw finesse. We saw speed. And what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
To throw is Daniels. The Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Here's Daniels. Under pressure. pressure, and they got to him again. That is the big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw, here's Stroud. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. You can look at this Patriots defense.
This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Now, this defense for the Patriots, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with...
Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose.
And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
In motion left is Higgins. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Now Daniels. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. To the air goes Daniels. Completes this one to Pickens.
A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
He's got it. Touchdown, Patriots.
DK Metcalf.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Pats take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point.
And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. That time a 6-play drive.
And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. They work now on 2nd and 9. They run it again with Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Stroud to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Devin Duvernay, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. New England trying to get a place on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Fields. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
7-7, our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. In motion right, that's Metcalf. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Patriots at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That escapes the sack. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Fields. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now 2 yards to go on third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. In motion left is Higgins. Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Daniels. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
A 47-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that will bring up 2nd down. Stroud. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And Stroud now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
On 1st down, Weston. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Stroud. Open man is Duvernay. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Stroud. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So here are the Patriots to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Daniels looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. In motion right goes Higgins. Throwing now is Daniels. He finds Pickens over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. In motion goes the tight end. To throw is Daniels. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. Here's Daniels. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line. Barkley, inside handoff. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jaden Daniels taking it in from 11 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now Joey Sly for the point after. It's good to make it 17-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. New York ready to go again offensively. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a first and 10. Stroud looking to throw. Going out wide, finds Chubb. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down. Open man is Myers. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Stroud off the play fake. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Pats are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So the Patriots coming out now. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now Daniels. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Call it a a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Jets will take over. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will close the gap down to 14. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we close out the first quarter of this season. We begin out in Sin City, 2 teams that are now just about neighbors following the Raiders' move a few years ago. Arizona heading north to take on Las Vegas. And it's the home team who are out in front. Jordan Addison, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll make the trek east to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Chicago Bears. Brandon Ayuk, well over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Landry Jones leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We were treated to a fine performance in the first half from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. To the air goes Daniels. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Up the middle with Barkley. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Daniels. That is caught. And he will have the Patriots first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. 23 yards the pickup there. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They go play action. Daniels. He'll buy some time right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen, ran into the kicker, the penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Jets offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Stroud to throw it.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Weston. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error.
Still 3rd down.
Alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So that last penalty making this 3rd down much more manageable. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
Stroud working out of the gun.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll run on 1st down.
Weston. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. Back to throw. Stroud. He finds Douglas complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Stroud. Throwing middle, and it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Here goes Stroud again. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Raining out to return it. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Patriots ready to try again on offense. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. I don't know, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of a team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches,
up a little bit.
Just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84, and on the board Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. Working out of the gun, Daniels. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
At the Jets' 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
That's good for the Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A handoff to Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down. Here's Barkley again. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Throwing now is Daniels.
This is caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Simple drag route here. Lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner by the time.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list.
And the Patriots are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Slide for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And the Jets set to take the field. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud.
Over the middle, complete. That's Douglas. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. And Stroud now to throw.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Chubb.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Now Stroud.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. Taking it in.
And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Barkley hit and the ball pops free.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free.
but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
To throw is Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. DK Metcalf. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Patriots up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
And New York set to take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's got the hook up here. It's Myers. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
First down, Jets.
The throwing again is Stroud. Open man is Duvernay.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
Stroud looking to throw. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
And the Jets first down.
And Chubb try the middle here.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Open man is Myers.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Stroud got his tight end. That's complete. It's Higgins.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stroud. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. He's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of...
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. A beast first in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. From the 38 now, here's second down and 5.
They'll go to Barkley again. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
52 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a give to Barkley, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now Saquon Barkley. And he loses the football a second time. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have, where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. And New York set to take the field.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back, because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I like the call there, because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Running again with Barkley on second down.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for New England, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets,